Hi Dollar Divas, welcome to Behind the Vanity. I'm Jessica. So today I'm just creating this makeup look right here using products from my current makeup basket. I do a monthly makeup basket if you're new to my channel, and if you are new to my channel, welcome. I do hope you'll stick around and hit that subscribe button and that bell notification and become what I like to call one of my Dollar Divas. And if you're returning, of course, thank you so much as always for returning. But yeah, I'm just playing with my makeup basket today and just putting on some makeup and some things that I've forgotten about and just experimenting with what I already have. So before we get into the video, if you do like makeup basket videos or get ready with me's, I will have all my playlists linked down below so you can binge watch those videos. So yeah, without any further chit chat, let's just go ahead and get into today's video. So I've already done my brows and I just used some staple products from my makeup basket. So these are the two products I used on my brows. And then I also did prime my eyelids with the e.l.f. eyeshadow primer. So now we're gonna dig into the NYX Ultimate Utopia palette. And the first time I used this, I literally had to do a palette bingo because I was so overwhelmed. But now I'm a little bit more comfortable. I've used it a few times since that first time. So, and then I think I'm also too gonna use my Stila. Is this a glitter? This is a Glitter and Glow. It's in Rock and Rose, because I just haven't used it as much as I really should. So we're gonna try to pull together a look. But what I'm gonna do first is kind of start by putting this shade here all over my lid. And of course this palette doesn't have shade names or anything like that, which in some ways just kind of makes this all kind of easier. So I am using my new mirror system. I had a Marshalls and Dollar Tree haul go up a little while back and I purchased a new mirror that's lower. So now I have a lower mirror and a higher mirror because my higher one always would get in the way and all that stuff. So I just thought it would be good to have some options. So this is actually the first time I'm applying makeup on camera with my new setup. And I'm also using my new chair in that process. So I had to kind of raise my camera because my chair is a little higher. And so it might look a little different or it might not, I don't really know, but I did have to kind of change some things around a little bit to accommodate all the new stuff. And now I'm gonna go into this slightly brighter purple right here. And I'm gonna kind of concentrate that a little bit more kind of towards on the lower part, on my actual lid, kind of below the crease. So yesterday for the first time I visited a Five Below. We just got one here in town. I had never been and it was my first time and I'll share more on my thoughts about it in a little bit, but I was gonna try to do a walkthrough and I totally chickened out. Film a walkthrough, yeah, no, I chickened out. There were way too many people and I just get really shy in that way. And the store was kind of small. I don't know if they're all that way, but the store was a little small. And so I kind of felt like there were employees everywhere. I mean, that doesn't mean I couldn't film, you know what I mean? I totally could have, but yeah, I definitely totally chickened out. So there is no Five Below walkthrough coming like I had hoped. That's really pretty. So far, I am loving all of these shadows. I've probably used maybe 10 different shades. I've probably swatched about 15. And so far, I'm really, really, really impressed with this palette. So I'm gonna take this purple here in the corner and just kind of concentrate it. I think what I'm gonna do with the Stila is put it on the inner half of my eye. I thought about maybe doing a halo eye, but I think I'm gonna put it on the inner half. So I'm gonna concentrate this darker purple kind of on the outer part of my eye. So my thoughts on Five Below, or at least the one that was that's here in my town, that's new. I did say that it was a lot smaller of a store than I expected. And like I said, I'm not sure if that's typical, but the one we have was really a lot smaller than I thought. I guess I imagined it being more of a Big Lots, kinda, but it really wasn't. Overall, I'll be honest, I was a little bit disappointed. Now I am gonna try, we do have one that's a little ways out, and I'm gonna try that one now to compare and see how ours stacks up compared to another Five Below, but overall I was pretty unimpressed, honestly, and I was so excited about it, but I guess it seemed like it had more kids stuff than I would have wanted. I know that's awful, but I don't know. I guess I mean, it had a little bit of everything, really. It had electronics, home stuff, beauty, crafts, food, But it was just, like I said, I was just very, very underwhelmed. It had some interesting makeup stuff, but I was a little underwhelmed with all that stuff. Okay, so now I'm gonna put that Stila Glitter and Glow on, and it's really pretty. I bought this a while back. It's kind of got a duochrome effect, which is really pretty. And I've only ever applied a product like this on my like inner corners. I think I might use a brush. I've heard that's kind of the way to go when applying like liquid shadows like this, that you take it. Gosh, that's so pretty. I like really need to use this more often. I paid full price for this, which all of the Stila like liquid shadows that I have, whether they're like a shimmer and glow or a glitter and glow, I didn't pay full price for. I got them at Marshall's or TJ Maxx and I got them all in like a set, you know. This is the only one I've ever paid full price for at Ulta, and so I really need to like not let it dry out. It's why we really need to use what we already have in our collections. I know we say this, but you know, this stuff does not last forever, you know, and I'm just as guilty as anybody in buying stuff I don't need sometimes. I'm gonna carry it a little further out than I initially planned. I think that'll look really pretty with lashes and stuff. So I'm gonna kind of actually bring that out, kind of to the outer part of my eye. Just trying something a little different today. And we'll just kind of go from there. Once we get lashes on and stuff, we'll kind of see what that looks like, but that's where I'm gonna leave it for right now. So I'm gonna use the LA Colors Wowie Lash for under my falsies, and I'm gonna use the Believe Beauty Glamorous Finish lashes. So I'm gonna apply these off camera and I'll be right back. So we're gonna put on all our face products, finish up the eyes, and I'm really trying to use up this stuff. I really don't like it, but I'm so close I feel to using it up. It's the Hey Honey CC Cream. And today I'm gonna mix it with my Nars Orgasm Illuminator, just to kind of make it a little bit, I don't know, maybe look a little bit better in photos and all that good stuff. So I'm just gonna kind of apply each one like to my face and then just kind of like mix them on my face. How about this Nars Orgasm Illuminator at TJ Maxx sometime last year, and I had wanted this for years, and I just, you know, I've kind of forgot about it. Then I just happened to see it at TJ Maxx, and I was like, oh, I need to just get this now. I've always thought it was really pretty. You know, it's just one of those products that's been around forever, and I love to mix stuff like this with my foundations and stuff and get a slightly more luminous effect. That's all really going on very nice. So I know a lot of people watching are probably on kind of a low buy, so just how's everybody doing with that if you were on one? I'm doing okay with it. Not as good as I want to be, but you know, I never really, are we ever though, you know? But you know, the point is progress always. And then I'm gonna use this Believe Beauty. It's kind of like a color correcting concealer, and I'm gonna put it under my eyes, and then I'm gonna use a different product for just kind of the rest of my face. I really actually should have put this probably underneath, but it's not how it worked out today. I forgot. I'm still kind of new to these like color correcting type products. Then for the rest of my face, I'm just going to use this Wet n Wild Illuminati highlighting and concealing pen. It is in my makeup basket as well, and I'm just going to kind of use it kind of around my nose and kind of other areas. I might put a little bit of that under my eyes as well. I found this at the Dollar Tree recently. Kind of wanting to pick up some like the little concealer sponges. I think I want to go on a little bit of a break with my brush method. You know, sometimes you get tired of certain methods, you just kind of need to switch it up a little bit. I know at least that's the way I am. If you're that way too, comment down below, let me know, but yeah, I like to switch it up sometimes. So again, I'm gonna use my Hanalei bronzer, and it's almost gone. I've got a considerable amount of pan, so we're just gonna use this. I am trying to be pretty for you guys and wear a sweater today. I am burning up. I literally do not do well doing this kind of stuff with like a sweater and sleeves. Having the sleeves is kind of driving me crazy, but I'm trying, really trying. Then for my blush, I'm going to use this LA Colors in Berry Plum. before I do highlighter, I'm gonna kind of set this down, and I'm just gonna set it down with my Clinique Redness Solutions powder. I've got the Joa Selfie Ready in here. I think I'm gonna use that for kind of like a light contour under my chin, because I see a lot of people doing that, and I really wanna try doing that more. But I feel like if I use that on the rest of my face, it's gonna get really crinkly looking with this CC cream. So I'm just gonna kind of powder a little bit with just a little bit of this, kind of the majority of my face. And then I'm gonna use the Selfie Ready, and I'm gonna use this Real Techniques sponge and kind of carve out the jawline just a little bit. I see people do this like all the time, and I don't do this very often. So now I'm gonna do a little bit of highlighter. I'm gonna use my old school Benefit High Beam. I've actually really been like enjoying this again. I just put little dots, you know. I think at some point we'll kind of see liquid highlighter kind of come back. I don't know that it's really gone necessarily, but I think at some point we'll see it kind of really make kind of a comeback and be more popular than ever. You know, so we all know that like J.Lo has a skincare line out now, and I've never used any of it. I'm actually pretty unfamiliar with it. I know that she has one. I'm gonna add a little bit more, but and I know that it's called J.Lo Beauty, so it kind of leads a lot of people to think that eventually she'll have a makeup line. And I love J.Lo, like literally, like there was a time, you know, 15 years ago that if she'd come out with a makeup line or a skincare line, I'd have bought everything. I feel like it's like 15 years too late. I feel like she needed to really kind of like jump on it back in the day, like when we just saw her everywhere all the time. I feel like now I'm not interested, because now I feel like I know how to get that J.Lo glow with all kinds of things, you know what I mean? So now I just feel she's a little too late on that, and I hate that so much. But so have any of you tried any of J.Lo's skincare? Definitely let me know, and if you've tried it and like it, let me know. I am always looking for good skincare, but like I said, I just kind of feel like it's a little too late for me personally. I don't know. So kind of what I'm thinking, I'm gonna line under the eyes, I'm gonna line in the waterline, and then I'm gonna find something for the inner corner. And I don't really know exactly what I'm gonna do. So I'm just gonna use this black eye pencil and go into my waterline. But yeah, kind of going back to the J.Lo thing, I do kind of feel like 15 years ago, before we really knew what like highlighters were, she needed to come up with highlighters and like luminous foundation and like nude colored lip glosses and blushes and bronzers and all that stuff. Kind of like some of like what Kim Kardashian kind of has in her collection, you know, that kind of overall feel. And J.Lo totally could have done it first, and I just feel it's just too late. But she should have really like hopped onto the highlighter bandwagon before it was really a thing, and like the liquid highlighters, all that stuff. Now it's just, I just feel like she's so behind, and I hate that. So I digress. So we're gonna go ahead and line under the eyes. And I think I'm just gonna go ahead and go with some kind of one of the purples that I used. I'm trying to think if I wanna get brave at all. So I think I'm gonna kind of go with that middle purple there that I chose. And if I wanna darken it up a little bit, I will with the darker shade, but I think I'm gonna start there. So now it's just lips, and I do not know what I'm gonna use for this. Okay, yes I do, yes I do. So I'm gonna use this, it's a mess, forgive it. It's the Wet n Wild Megalast lipstick. This is in Pinkerbell. It's just like a really pretty pink shade. Like I said, it's a mess, but it's gorgeous. I'm trying to think if I'm gonna line my lips. I think I am, and I think I'm gonna actually top that with this Shop Miss A Diamond Lip Gloss. This is in Glam. And I'm gonna line my lips in this Jordana Easy liner for lips in Plush Plum, just to give a little bit of definition. It's a little much for the look, for sure, but I think this will actually kind of tone it down a little bit. Sometimes feel like the lips definitely like make or break it. And I feel like so many times I like break it at the lips, but So there you go, just a pretty fun makeup look using some makeup that I've forgotten about and just stuff from my current makeup basket. So just getting a little creative with makeup that we already have and perhaps some things that we've forgotten about and just having fun and playing. Sometimes that's what you gotta do, and you know, we forget to play in the makeup that we already have. We look so forward to having new stuff and getting something new and experimenting with that we really have so much fun stuff already in our collections. So I will try to do more of these get ready with me's using my makeup basket products more often, at least once a month, maybe twice. So I do hope that you enjoyed this, and if you did, show me you did by hitting that like button. Also share this video with anybody you think may enjoy it. I will have my makeup basket playlist linked down below. I have 2 makeup basket playlists, my Makeup Basket Monday series and my Makeup Basket Monthly series, and I will have both of those playlists linked down below so you can check those out, as well as my Get Ready With Me playlist as well. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you next time. Bye.